Assalamu alaikum students. Today is Tuesday, 7th April 2020 and let's begin today's lesson. Today we are going to identify the difference between whose and whose. I know both of these words sound the same, but actually these are different. So let's find out what is the difference. Whose. W-H-O-S-E, whose. It means belonging to whom. It means something. This word is very much similar like which, that, or who, and it means belonging to whom. And whose, W-H-O, and this punctuation is apostrophe. Yes, whose. It is a short form of who is and who has. Yes, apostrophe, we use apostrophe to show the contraction. So apostrophe means that it is a short form of who is or who has. So let me show you this card. Yes, let's read these examples. Who's taken my book? Whose. Yes, you can identify that this is apostrophe. Yes, this is apostrophe and this is the short form of who has. It means who has taken my pencil. So instead of writing who has, we have used a contraction, short form, whose. Next we have whose pen is this? W-H-O-S-E. See the spellings? W-H-O-S-E. When we speak quickly, both of these words do not make any distinction. You think that both of these words are similar, but actually these are not similar in meanings. Both of these words have different meanings. Whose pen is this? It means to whom does this pen belong? So again, whose means belonging to whom. Next we have who's going to the park. Here it is the short form of who is. That who is going to the park. Apostrophe indicates contraction, a short form. So now let's open up our workbook. Yes, workbook page number 4. Yes, I request you to open up your workbook page number 4. First of all, write down the date and day on the top left corner of your page, and let's read out. Whose is a word like which, that, or who. It means belonging to whom. Whose is a short way of writing whose, who is, or who has. Now let's read the examples. These are the examples. This is the boy whose father owns a factory. Yes, whose. Here it is indicating belonging. Yes. Sheila is the girl whose house is next door. Hanif is the boy who's very intelligent. Whose. It's a contraction of who is. Adnan is a man who's got 12 dogs. Who has. Whose refer to who has. Next, we have fill in the blanks with whose or whose. So, on A we have the police helped the lady whose purse was lost. Whose purse? Purse is a belonging. So, here we will use whose. Yes, correct. Alright. B. He is the man who's always helpful. Who is? Yes, it's the short form of is, who is, always helpful. C. Who's the thief who stole the purse? Who is the thief who stole the purse? Again, it's apostrophe, contraction. So, who's the thief who stole the purse? He's the man who's taken lots of purses from old ladies. E. Do you know whose purse he took last week? I don't want to know anyone who's got a friend like that. Yes. So these are the sentences, and here we have filled them appropriately by using whose and whose. So now let's take a look at the diary. Today's diary is: read the examples using whose and whose, workbook page number 4, C1, and practice on loose sheet. You have to practice these examples using whose and whose on a loose sheet. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe.